If that wasn't inspirational enough, we now have Chris Zera, who is our traditional track graduate, who will be performing the role of Inspirational Speech. Let's all stare.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hilliard. I'm really glad you guys passed farm because I need somebody to bring me a benzo like right now. And if you didn't get that joke, you might want to make an appointment with Miss Hyder. She'll see you afterwards. Good evening, faculty, administration, and fellow nursing graduates. My name is Chris Zera, and I was part of the daytime traditional program on the West Campus. It is such an honor to be here with all of you this evening. We survived 616 days of nursing school, and I know I'm not the only one that's been counting down. I am so proud to have been part of this cohort. Each of you has personified the qualities it takes to be a successful nurse and to make advancements in this profession. And you have certainly done all the things, including forming coffee addiction habits while obsessively taking notes by the one and only registerednursern.com. Nursing school was jam-packed with busy work, HESIs, checkoffs, coffee shops, and more busy work. And then, of course, there was Discord, Nurse Blake, late night Zoom sessions, and even more busy work. How many times can I say that before I get kicked out of here? Many of us had to make sacrifices. We had to sacrifice once-in-a-lifetime opportunities to make school a priority. And oftentimes that meant missing out on spending time with our loved ones. I, for one, had to postpone a much anticipated trip to Hawaii with my husband for our 20-year wedding anniversary. It has not been easy, and yet our journey has just begun. If one of the professors was to write up a nursing diagnosis about us, it would probably sound something like this: social isolation, or imbalanced nutrition, or maybe even sleep deprivation, related to an unyielding determination to finish nursing school, as evidenced by frequent outbursts and occasional episodes of overindulgence. In our first semester, somebody wore a t-shirt that summed up our lives perfectly. It said in a very large font, "I can't, I'm in nursing school." Was this program challenging? Absolutely. Were some parts really, really hard? Without a doubt. But we chose to keep our focus on the bigger picture. We all set out with completing this program 770 points at a time, and you know what? We did it. And if any of you have not been formally thanked for all of the hard work you put in to be here tonight, I'm sorry. That's okay.
Carry on.
Here we go. If any of you have not been formally thanked for all of the sacrifices you made to be here today, let me be the first to say thank you for all of your hard work. You did amazing, and I'm really proud of you. I am proud of us. When we didn't understand expectations and when we couldn't figure out why we had so many modules in Canvas, we did whatever it took to find the answers and get the job done. Of course, school taught us things like anatomy and pathology and physiology and all the other nerdy topics, but we have learned so much more. Every little challenge along the way has improved our flexibility, strengthened our critical thinking skills, and forced us to get creative when we didn't feel prepared. Nobody can ever take that from us. Let that sink in for a minute. Not only did we successfully complete Valencia's nursing program, but we did it during a pandemic. You guys are truly amazing. This has been a journey that I hope we all look back on with great pride for the rest of our lives. I love this quote from English actor Tom Hiddleston. He said, "You never know what's around the corner. It could be everything, or it could be nothing. You keep putting one foot in front of the other, and then one day you look back and you've climbed a mountain. We have chosen to join the healthcare team during a very unique time. And it's no secret that we have a giant mountain ahead of us. Will we have less than ideal nurse-to-patient ratios? Yes. Will we wrestle with the idea of giving up because it's just too much? Probably. But look at what we're capable of. We have already crushed all of the obstacles that tried to stand in our way and prevent us from achieving this goal. And now we have the key to open many doors filled with endless possibilities. But remember, we are only advanced beginners at this stage. Our journey has just begun. American poet Robert Frost said, "The best way out is always through. Together we got through nursing school. We will get through this nursing shortage, and we will get through the uncertainty of the coronavirus. And all of you have my permission to call or text me anytime you need to pick me up. I will always be your cheerleader, and I will always listen if you need someone to talk to. And if we keep putting one foot in front of the other, one day, hopefully in the very near future, we will all look back beaming with pride at the mountain we just climbed and realize that we are finally on the other side." I'd like to pass on some advice that's been shared with me by a great friend who's also an amazing pediatric emergency room nurse. She said, "Ask lots of questions along the way. Seek out opportunities to grow, and try not to take things personally. We are a healthcare team, and we need to support one another. Join a movement, advocate for your patients and for yourselves, and always remember why you started this journey." Thank you, faculty and staff, for helping us get to this point. You have seen us at our best, and you have most definitely seen us at our worst. You made a difference every time you sent an encouraging message, spent time making sense out of our confusion, and when you showed us grace, and you knew we were just trying our best. I'd like to give a few extra shout outs, and I can do that because you guys made me come up here and do this. First and foremost, thank you, God, for where we are at this very moment. This was all you, buddy. Next, thank you, Cecily. I don't want to cry. The voice of our cohort since Nursing 1. There aren't enough words to describe our gratitude for your dedication to serving our cohorts. You were the absolute best mama bear any nursing student could ask for. And I know I speak for everybody in this room when I say thank you for all you've done. To Emily and Sam, my study group, thank you for every single minute we've shared throughout this journey. I would absolutely not be where I am today if it weren't for the two of you. And like it or not, you guys are my best friends for life. To my husband, Fred, and our two incredible children, Mackenzie and Xander, thank you, thank you, thank you for holding down the fort and putting up with my endless studying. I promise I'm done preparing for HESIs. They're all done, I promise. I love you with my life, and I cannot wait to celebrate with you. Finally, if this message ever gets online, I'd like to say thank you to all of the nurses on YouTube and all over the internet for creating content that helps thousands, if not millions of us, have reliable resources to tackle this all-consuming program we call nursing school. And just like they have paid it forward in an unbelievably generous way, I challenge each of you to pay it forward and use the gifts that we have been given to reach a common goal of serving our patients and our communities. And with all of that being said, I'd like to say congratulations, Valencia College's class of 2022 graduate nurses. We did it.
Later this evening, Chris Zara will be signing autographs in the atrium area. There will be a small fee, but she does cash out. We now